Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you all? Hope so. All of you will be fine. I am Shazia Shkil from Army Public School and College Abdul Hakim. I welcome you all in APSEC's online sport program. This lesson is planned for level 8 and we are going to do our week 3rd assignment and subject is history. Dear students, before starting our lesson, I want to ask a question from you. Who will tell the difference between invention or discovery? Yes, you are right. Invention means creating something totally new with one's own ideas, while discovery means creating or find out something previously unknown or unrecognized. Today we are going to learn about Industrial Revolution. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to define the Industrial Revolution, define the Reformation and its significance, list the effects of Industrial Revolution on social life. You drive a car, Industrial Revolution. You got free form of education, Industrial Revolution. You have electricity, Industrial Revolution. Your antibiotics, Industrial Revolution. You have pure water, Industrial Revolution. Your access to internet, Industrial Revolution. But the question is, what Industrial Revolution is? The word industrial is related to industry, and revolution means drastic change in ways of behaving and thinking. In simple terms, we can say that industrial means using machines to produce goods, and revolution is the process of changing things upside down. The Industrial Revolution, also known as the First Industrial Revolution, it was a period from 18th to 19th century where major changes in agriculture, manufacturing, mining, transport, the development of machine tools, and the rise of industries had profound effect on the socio-economic and cultural conditions. The Industrial Revolution took place in Britain because Britain had plenty of coal and iron, which was important to power and make machines for the factories. Then it subsequently spread through the Europe, North America, and eventually in the whole world. It was a major turning point in history. But the question is, what were the causes of industrial revolution? Why did it start? As we all know that before industrial revolution, societies were small, rural, and dependent largely on local resources. People were plowing in the fields. They worked over their own cars. They traveled by horse, walking, or boats. There were few specialized occupations. No concept of electricity. Even manufacturing took place in homes as it was done by hand. Some products made in home as clothing, furniture, hardware, and weapons. But as the population increased in the 18th century, people had to find new ways to increase production. Some of the villages had become the manufacturing centers. Inventors were willing to take risks on the chance that they would get rewards later. Let's talk about the new inventions leading to the Industrial Revolution. New machines were invented and it changed the production ways and many of inventions are still used in modern society. First example we have is of spinning jenny. It was a hand-powered spinning machine that used a large wheel to spin 8 to 10 spindles of thread at once. In 1764, a carpenter James Hargreaves invented spinning machine. This invention greatly improved textile industry. Instead of paying artisans to spin wool and weave it into cloth, people turned textile mills that produce fabric quickly at a better price and with better quality. Dear students, look at this picture. It's a spinning jenny that was invented by James Hargreaves. The second one is steam engine. The invention of steam engine was the driving force for industrial revolution. The first steam engine was invented by James Watt in 1776. Before the industrial revolution, work was largely relied on human workers or horses to power mills and drive pumps. But steam engine was primarily used to pump water from coal mines. It could use coal to create steam, which operated the steam pump and could do the work of 12 horses by itself. Look at this, it's a steam engine. The third one is railways. It's the popular form of transportation. In the early era, travel was slow and difficult, and it could take months to travel across. Railways were the result of the development of steam engine. The first train was operated in 1830. Invention of railways broke down stereotype and mixed cultures because people of different regions were able to meet. It encouraged people to move to different areas to find work. Now, trains could travel wherever tracks could be built, and letters, goods, and packages could be transported much faster. It became important feature of British economy. British time became standardized because train had to run to a set timetable across the country. This is the picture of rail. The invention of telegraph is much important. The word tele means distant and graph means to write. It was developed during the 1830 to 40 by Samuel Morse. The history behind this invention is that one day Samuel Morse was out of his home. He received a letter from his father that his wife is not feeling well. He immediately packed his luggage and went to New Haven to meet with his wife. But when he reached home, he heard this breaking news that his wife had already died. He was too much depressed. After this, he vowed to figure out a way to deliver life and death messages in timely order. He worked day and night and invented this machine. It worked by transmitting electrical signals over wires laid in stations. He developed a code that assigned a set of dots and dashes to each letter of the English alphabet, and it allowed for the simple transmission of complex messages. It's a telegraph that made communication easier in 18th century. As we all know that our society wouldn't be where it is today, but it's great reality that everything has a positive and negative aspects as well. Same is the case with industrial revolution. It has some positive as well as negative aspects. Firstly, we will discuss the positive aspects of industrial revolution. The first one is it increased job opportunity because when factories begin to be built, it allowed more people to earn a living. Second one, production level was increased because factories allowed people to be more productive. It improved quality of living as well. The third one is it inspires innovation. Because of the new opportunities, people look to innovate for their chance to take advantage. And the most important is competition was created among different investors because they started to choose a variety of products so they could best meet their needs. And the last one is it reduced the influences of borders because before industrial revolution trade was restricted to the national level, but industrial revolution made transportation easier and allowed people to create an international presence for their brand. Now there are few drawbacks of this system as well. The first one is working conditions. How working conditions? Because when people were working in the factories, they had to work for long hours, and child labor was a common practice at that time. And the second one is pollution. Not only were the streets and waterways heavily polluted with garbage, but the air was also polluted. And this was too much dangerous for human health. But simply, we can say that the facilities are more than the drawbacks. As industrial revolution changed the life of people, it was a meaningful revolution for Britain as well as in all over the world. Now, there are few questions to check your understanding. If you will answer these questions, it means that you have listened the lesson attentively and understood it. The first one is, who invented steam engine? Second one, what was the purpose of telegraph? Third one is, what was the name of carpenter who introduced spinning jenny? Now, carefully read pages 1911 and highlights the important points on textbook. You have to write the meanings of any 7 difficult words in your vocabulary pad. Hope so all of you have understood this lesson. If there is any confusion, you can ask from me. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.